How's it going, everybody? This is Drew from Wicked Game Servers. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial over how to edit your RFactor server with TCadmin Game Panel. After this tutorial, you should have all the information you need to know to edit your RFactor server. If you do have more questions, don't hesitate to ask. Alright, the first thing you're going to want to do is go to the website, and at the top you'll see Client Login. Just go right down to Game Panel. Now, after we have gotten your servers online, you should have gotten an email with your game panel username and password, so we'll enter that right now. Alright, we'll hit login. Alright, now off to the left side, you'll see something that says Game Services. Go ahead and click that. Alright, now you have two different files here. You have File Manager and Configuration Files. So we'll go ahead and click on File Manager. Now, this will show you all of your files that you have inside your game server. It should look almost identical to what you have in your actual RFactor folder on your computer. It works the same way. If you actually come into the game data in vehicles, it'll actually show you a list of vehicles that we actually offer with our servers. Most game server providers do not supply your server with any mods at all. We supply you with most of the most popular mods, so it'll cut back on download time by a lot. So as you can tell, we should have the dirt late models, dirt late model crates, dirt late model 2s, dirt late model 2 crates, the dirt modifieds. We used to have the sprint cars on here. They may be gone now, but in here you can see what all mods actually come with the server. It'll work the same way with tracks. Go up here to locations. Here's a list of tracks that we have. If there's not one on there, you can always upload them, and we actually have another video showing how all that works. So this is a good place to come to if you decide you want to change your mod on your track. That way you can come into your RFM folder and actually see the name of the RFMs and make sure that you actually have the mod uploaded on your server. Alright, so here you'll be able to see all that. Okay, so now we'll go to the configuration files. Now here's where you'll make all your changes to your server. There will be two separate files. First file we'll go to is the multiplayer.ini. It'll be the very top one. Go over to text editor. Alright, now you'll see kind of like a notepad built in here. Looks like a lot of stuff. Most of it you'll just skip over, so just kind of ignore this whole first paragraph here. You'll come down, see something that says multiplayer server options. Right away you'll see default game name, and you'll see wickedgameservers.com inside the parentheses. This right here is what you want to change your, if you ever did want to change your game name. Just type that inside there. Change it to whatever you want. Just make sure whenever you do change anything inside your config files, make sure you save it and restart your server. Otherwise, if you just save it and go in the server, nothing will change. Now inside here, as you scroll down, you can actually see all the options you have here. Right away you'll see mismatch response or report mismatches. If you updated your server and people are getting mismatches, you can actually allow mismatches or actually not allow mismatches, where it'll kick them from the race. And it'll actually tell you, give you three different options here. Keep scrolling down. Now here we'll have our admin password. This is how you make all your changes inside the game, whether you want to become an admin to kick people, change tracks, whatever you would like to do. You'll see admin password, you have a parentheses here. Just change that to whatever you like. Come down here, you'll actually have practice time, qualifying laps, and warm-up time. That can all be changed in here. And down here at the bottom you'll see join password. If you want to put a password on your server, this is where you're going to want to put it. Like I said, make sure you type it inside the parentheses. Make sure you click save. Restart your server. If you do not want a password, leave it blank. Save and restart your server. As far as making changes inside here, that's about it for the multiplayer.ini file. Pretty much game name. Vehicle must be stopped. That's also in here. You can just kind of come in, play around, just kind of look at things. For the most part, it's just your game name, your passwords, and another important one, like I said, is vehicle must be stopped. Usually all these are already set, so you won't have to change them. Or you could come in here, change mismatches, or actually change your warm-up and qualifying time. So now we'll go check out the other configuration file. Here you'll be able to do a lot more to your server as far as changing the mods, so we'll check that out. It'll be the dedicated server.plr. Just click the text editor here. Alright, right away, this is where you'll change your mod. You'll see game description, and in parentheses it'll say any dev only.rfm, or if your server's already running, it'll give you the name of the RFM of the mod you're running. So let's say you're running the dirt modified. That's probably what it'll say. And if you want to run the DLM2, if you do not know the RFM name, please go to your file manager, go inside your RFMs, and find the name of the RFM that you're trying to run. So if you want to do the dirt late model 2s, that should be what your RFM looks like. Make sure it's typed the exact same as RFM. If you do all lowercase, it will not read it right, so make sure it's the same name as the RFM in the RFM folder. If you go down again, you'll see another one that says save game description. You'll type the same RFM in there, so the top two, or the one on the top and this one will match. Otherwise it will not work. If you make a change and you see that when you come back here it says any dev only RFM, more than likely you do not have the mod uploaded on your server, or you typed the RFM in wrong. Otherwise everything should work. It should restart. Make sure you go back, check your RFM folder, make sure it's typed correctly, and make sure they actually have that mod uploaded on your server. So we'll come down to driving aids here. Most of the stuff should be on 0. You shouldn't have to worry about it, but like I said, you can come in, check it out. Some other really important ones that people would like to change is things like tire wear. We'll come down here, and tire wear multiplier. We'll have the quick and the multi. Make sure you change them both. 1 just means 1 times tire wear. If you change it to 0, there'll be no tire wear. Make sure that you change on both of them and not just one of them, otherwise it will not work. And if you scroll up a little bit, you'll actually have the race laps. Like I said, you'll see quick and multiplayer. Make sure that you change them both to the same. Right now they're just set on 15 laps. You can change them to whatever you'd like. And just come in here. Most of your other changes will be in this one. Most of the changes, or most of everything, the way the servers are set up, you will not have to make any changes. You can change yellows down here. Here's the damage. Turn damage up. It's on 50% right now. Let's see. Maybe it's up here a little bit. Let's see. No, it's around here somewhere. Where is it? Here we go. Flag rules. That will be under the race conditions. It's maybe about halfway down. It says level of rule enforcement 0 is none, which means the flags are not on. 1, it'll give penalties, and if you change to 2, it'll give penalties and full course yellows. So if you ever want to change the make it to where well, I guess the pace car will still be on the track, but if you'd like to add penalties or full course yellows so you do not use laps, you'll do that here. Other than that, that should be about it for everything. There might be a few things I missed that you'd like to add or change on your server, but most of everything will be in this file, dedicated server.plr. Make sure you always save your changes and restart your server. I didn't save any of those changes I just made. I'm just doing a tutorial. Other than that, that's about all I got, guys. If you have any questions or need any help, don't hesitate to ask, and I hope I answered all your questions. Thanks, guys.